Yeah, and Clytus just kind of seems rather apprehensive. He'll set the shield back alongside the studded leather one. Nomi will step out as well, looking a little upset or looking a little unnerved, to say the least.
Clytus, I believe you might know better than us who we should and should not kill. Would you like to take the lead?
Actually, there's one more thing. We should probably see if there are any more guardians here that we should be careful of.
Philia will open this door down here if it's unlocked.
It is unlocked, yes. Let me get to the right layer to unlock the dynamic lighting on it. And it just opens up effectively in the same lighting as before.
Alright.
And I'll have these two just jump down to here. And as you all step back, you can kind of hear the doorway far in the back click open. You can see that the priestess pokes her head out watching you go, just enough to see that you're leaving. She doesn't dare actually leave the doorway yet.
Can Jade turn around and give her a quiet, basically a bow in apology as we all leave?
Yes, you may, and as you do so, she kind of shies back towards the back into the doorway a bit more, as though she's like ready to slam it shut again. Right.
And we'll head back towards this door. Not going to say anything else.
Yep, and as you open up this doorway, you can see that there is a white marking on the line here. It's not like an arrow or anything, it's just like a white line across the side.
Alright, well, might as well just follow it.
While we're doing this, I'm going to take the opportunity to heal up a little.
I'm waiting
Nomi
for my
will
character
offer
sheet.
to do a bit of healing on everyone who matters. So
Yes,
Yasana, yeah, you kind of... Yasana, first of all, is going to take a level 3, because I guess he's level 2, so let me mark that. So I'm going to use a level 3 on Yasana for 20 HP.
Nice. Well,
And
decent.
I'll use a level 1 on Yasana, because she's not... yeah, that's decent. And then a level 1... So that one is on Yasana, so 9 to Yasana, and then 13 to Jade.
I'm going to use a couple great berries as well.
Yep, to get the party up a bit more, Clytus will kind of lead the way forward.
Just on myself so I can... wow. So I can get a little bit better. That's definitely better.
Nom, 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 nom. Feed me! Feed me!
Alright.
Physician,
This-
feed thyself.
Yeah, and
Wait,
we get
no.
to another doorway as you come in. Who's going to try to open it up?
Philia?
Alright, Celia opens it up. The doorway opens up easily enough into another room. You see at this side there is what appears to be a statue. Yasana, hold right there. Hold right there. Yasana, roll me
Oh, son of a
a
bitch.
dex save.
While
You
she's
didn't
doing
think-
that, what does the statue look like?
It looks to be humanoid of some sort. It's very old and worn actually compared to most of the other things. It's hard to make out the full details. Yasana, as Yasana steps forward, she hears something kind of twitch around her, and she quickly jumps back out of the way as several blades of air surge up right through where she was, which if she had still been there, she probably would have been cut to, maybe not cut to pieces, but definitely have been cut. So move back one, up one.
I'm going to cast Find Traps.
Okay.
I'd light this place up like a Christmas tree.
Can't go magical.
So
You
is
don't get the exact location, but you get the general nature of the trap's danger.
Nomi a guy?
Nomi is actually not a trap.
Okay, cool.
As for the rest of it, let me read the full description as soon as I bring that up.
I can do that.
Okay. Sense presence of any trap within range, within line of sight. Range is 120 feet. Okay. trap. The purpose for the spell includes anything that causes sudden unexpected effects considered harmful or undesirable, which was specifically created as such by its creator. Thus, it would sense a spell affected by an alarm spell, glyph of warding, mechanical pit trap, not reveal a natural weakness in the floor, an unstable ceiling, hidden sinkhole. So it has to be intentionally designed as a trap.
Mm-hmm.
You do not learn the location of each trap. You do get the general nature of the danger posed by a trap you sense.
Mm-hmm.
You sense that... Yasana, by the way, roll me another dex save.
Are you fucking kidding?
Can you stop moving, Yasana? I am sensing traps here.
Yasana, as you step over to the other side of Shiki, coming up out of the floor, several gouts of fire, and this time you're not able to dodge them in time. And you will take... Ooh,
One damage.
that's some high rolls. 19 fire damage. 19 fire damage.
It's almost like you should have stepped in the room the first time.
I will allow that as a reaction, so you gain resistance, so you only take 10 fire damage. It's like you triggered the first closest two traps. Alright, so other things that, where is Jade anyway? I don't see her.
She's above Felia, next to Yasana.
So Shiki is right there, that's why I don't see her.
Shiki is to the left of her.
Shiki was there on my map, so yeah, let me put her back there. Okay, now that's why I was confused as to why Yasana moved over to there. Okay, so Jade, you will sense that there are four distinct types of traps in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Effectively, one that has a cold effect, a fire effect.
Okay, I didn't realize I got muted.
Yeah, cold. You effectively get the sense that there's one related to each of the four major elements. The ones you see in Yasana trigger, pretty obviously you get the feeling were air and fire. You also get the feeling that this room is filled with these such traps, and you're probably going to need to figure out a good way to get through it.
And Yasana's going, well, I'm destined not to be in this room. I'm going to let you guys have fun with it. I'm going to chill out right here.
Yeah, so the for the details as well, the wind ones appear to come from the ceiling, the fire ones came from the floor.
Can I use perception to see, basically, where the element came from? Can I see anything there? Like, is there a mechanical...
Roll perception and tell me which one you're looking at. By the way, this here is green, so earth, or for air, and that is the fire one.
The one that she's right next to where Yasana got burnt.
Yeah. Alright, so you're looking... The flames for that one came out of a spot on the floor.
And
looking
it's
at
obvious... Go ahead.
You're looking at it, you can see with that roll that... you noticed as Yasana jumped away, the entire tile there, this 5-foot tile, seemed to slide back up. And hidden in the sides there, you can see that they're like angled pipes almost for where the fire came out of. Like the entire thing was a pressure plate. Looking at it specifically though, you can't see any real indications of any other ones being as pressure plates.
Okay, so basically I can't tell by looking at a tile whether it will be a
You
trap
can't
or not.
tell just by looking at the fire tiles whether or not it's a trap.
Okay. Can I do this?
I will look at the air ones.
Yep.
All
Can I
right,
do
you know
this
the
while-
air ones came from up above. The gouts of air shot down from above that were going to cut.
Yes, do I see anything on the ceiling?
All right, so you rolled a 17 for up there on the ceiling.
Let's double
Was
click
Jade
that.
looking as well?
Yeah.
All right, Jade, you looking up as well. Both of you looking
Disadvantage,
at the
by the way.
ceiling. Yeah, Jade has it at disadvantage, so that first roll is very useful for her. Jade, since you're at disadvantage, you don't pick up anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Shiki, however, as you look up, you notice that you do see a few slits in the ceiling that are very, very difficult to pick out. You can only really see them because it kind of blew away all the dust that had gathered around them. More importantly, however, you see on the ceiling there are a few white lines. Primarily, they're going over where you are, where Jade is, and where Felia is.
Can I look with? Can I basically just trace these white lines and just follow it out of here?
Yes, it does. It appears that it cuts off next to where Felia is, and as you start to walk in that direction, you can see that it kind of extends further out.
Okay, so can I just follow it then? So
Yep. So you know you can go safe. You know down is safe.
I can go down one more.
Yes, and you
Okay.
know now to the right is safe.
To the right. I'm waiting for just get trolled right about now.
At this point, you can see that the lines spread out. One goes down, one continues to the right.
One goes down, one continues to the right.
Can Jade see that now? Now that Shiki's swallowing it?
Like Jade, seeing as Shiki's kind of staring at the ceiling as she's walking around, and Jade kind of looks up to follow her the line of sight. She can now finally pick out the white lines, and it's the same deal. You can see 5 squares ahead of you as you're walking.
I'm going to go to the right. Shiki, you take the down path, I guess.
Yeah. All right, Jade, you can see that going up is fine. And you can see that going to the right is fine.
I'm going to go down one.
And Shiki, as you go down, you see that the white line, curiously enough, continues straight into the wall.
I'm going to step into the wall.
All right, you step into the wall. Roll me a dex save.
Fudge you.
I'm just fucking with you. It's fine. You step through the wall, though.
You wasted that 20.
Everyone else loses sight of you as you step through the wall.
Suck my dick, Silver. Suck my dick.
Yeah, everyone else loses sight of Shiki as she just steps right through this wall.
Okay.
Well,
Jade's still staring at the ceiling, so...
Yeah, roll me a perception check, by the way, because it's getting difficult to see these lines. All right, you're still able to keep track of them, and you know that it is safe to go this direction.
Okay, Silver, forgive me. I'm gonna poke my head and my arms out, slowly and go, "Hey, kids, want to see a dead body?"
Can we draw a line along the safe path?
Yeah, let me do that for you guys.
All right.
Jade, in here. Look at the spooky head.
Boop, 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 boop. And you know these directions are safe.
Yeah, Jeeves, if you try and look where the voice is, you will just see a disembodied head for a wall.
Jade will glance back, roll her eyes, and head up.
All right, Jade. At this point, you notice that there is, looking above you, the white line was going off in this direction initially, but it's vanished for a moment. Shiki, by the way, you don't want to step there because that is a pit going down probably 20 feet.
Okay, thank you for telling me that.
Yes. As Shiki, though, as you're stepping into this room, you see that the room itself is very nondescript. There is, again, the primordial writing along the walls, as there is everywhere in this place. And before you, there is a pit. It goes down about probably 20, 30 feet, as I described. At the bottom, you see there is a pit of sand. Can't really make out anything of it in this distance, as there's no real lighting in this area. Other than that, the only thing of note in this entire room is standing at about at eye level for you. Over the center of the pit, there is a book just levitating there.
Philia would have followed. I can't move her down in there.
Yeah, I can get rid of the wall.
I can't. I don't have access to my map to my computer right now from a map. So if you could, Yasana would follow carefully.
Follow Jade or Philia.
Philia, she could take a hit better.
Well,
okay.
All right.
Well,
Clytus or Nomi will stay with Jade. Clytus will check with these two.
I am probably gonna regret this, but is it possible for me to grab it without falling in the pit?
If you want to try?
Philia's going to take out the unmovable rod.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually.
And she's going to basically hold it out in front of her 5 feet, click it in place, and hold from it as she steps forward and grab the book.
So, oh jeez, don't injure.
Yeah, as you grab the book, there is a gust of wind that surges up from the pit below. Roll me a dex save.
Okay. Advantage, I guess.
Yeah.
Not that helps.
It is not enough, however, as the gust of wind causes you to lose balance of both the book, which returns back to its perch, and your grip on the pole as you fall down into the bottom of the pit.
Okay.
You will take...
Sorry, that's how we killed another one of your characters.
How much damage you can take as you hit the bottom.
2d6?
Yeah, you're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage as you hit the bottom.
Alright.
Is the rod still there?
Yes, the rod is still there. It is an immovable rod.
I'll try the same thing.
Alright. Roll me the dex save again.
Okay.
You are completely fine as you grab the book, and the gust of wind surges up again, and sand just buffets everything around you. And about this point, Clytus and I'll say Yasana as well come down there. They'll grab onto you and help pull you back to the edge.
Here, off the tail.
He grabbed your armor.
Can Philia
Just
toss
auto grab armor. I'm sorry.
Can Philia toss a rope up for people to help her up with?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can toss a rope down.
Okay.
Pull,
Yeah.
pull.
And then we'll pull Ophelia back up. You'll be able to get the rod easily enough, and you have the book, which I'm just going to move over to here for now.
I
Alright.
will skim. Can I skim through it?
On the cover, even before you open up to skim through it, you see on the cover, there are in big, bright letters, there is Master Levician's Book of Levitation. Levitating Book of Levitation.
God's sake.
Alright, while they're doing that, can you explain what happened to the white line up where I am again? Does it go
It
into the
seemed
wall?
to have vanished. It seemed to have... No, it does not go up into the wall, and it did initially go off to the right, though it stopped, and it's no longer going to the right. Like, it was there for a moment, and then it stopped. As
Okay.
though... And if you look around, all of the white lines below you, like, Nomi is still in a safe position, but as she looks around, off to her left is no longer safe. And if you were not staring right up and you like stopped yourself before stepping forward, you would have stepped into a trap.
Okay, I'm going to... Can I pocket the levitating book for the time being?
It's a bit big to put into your pocket because this is a rather big book. Like this book is probably like a
Can we kick it
foot and
into
a
the
half by like 2 feet.
I'll put it
hole? Can we put it in Yasana's hole?
Okay, you set out the portable hole and you try to put the levitating book of levitation into the hole, but it doesn't want to go down.
I'll just hold on to it. You can ride it out of here.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just bobbing along.
So, you're saying that the safe path that we had is no longer safe?
Yes.
Is there any way you can give me control of that book for the time being so I can just move it?
Yes.
Great.
Controlled by...
Yeah,
Stupid.
once it gets to the bag of holding, we can put it in it, but Jade has that.
Stupid levitating book of levitation.
Actually, does Yasana have one too?
She should, yes. So
Yeah.
Yasana is going to lower her bag of holding over the levitating book of levitation. And as she does so, and as she closes it, the bag of holding just floats there.
Let's just flow it out of here for the time being. We can read it. We can read it in a bit.
Doesn't the bag of holding put it into a separate pocket
You would
dimension?
think that it would put it into a separate pocket dimension, and yet the bag of holding is now floating.
Well, we can hold
At
the
about
bag
the
of holding.
same height that the levitating book of levitation was floating.
I will take the levitating book of levitation back out, and I will try and find a way to stop it from levitating. Through the context of the book.
What are you trying to do then?
I'm reading it to see if there's a way to stop it from levitating.
Alright, so that's going to take you about 20 minutes. Can we get back to finding a way out of this place?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna just be kind at this point. As you're watching, you see that the safe passage comes up safe again, because I really don't feel like fucking around with it for too much longer. So, map layer and all of them.
Okay. So, why did it disappear? It doesn't make much sense to me. Alright,
Like, you can see everything is still shifting around time to time, but because you know where the white line is, you're able to find your safe way through. And rather than move everything on my part, I'm just going to use the default setting I had and the default setup I had. And since you'd be able to navigate your way through regardless, and it would just be a huge time ordeal otherwise.
so basically you're saying that it shifts every so often.
Yeah, basically I'm saying it shifts every so often, but because you figured out the exact way through with a decent perception roll, and you all know the gimmick to it, rather than just make you continually run into traps, the party knows how to get through the room.
Alright, anything...
So if you're trying to rush through the room, you'd have problems, but since you're going through your entire focus is dedicated to getting to the room, it's not that bad.
Anything interesting with this other statue, or is it pretty much identical?
It looks to be identical, the only thing, it's basically the room is mirrored in a way.
Which way are we going, Jeeves? We're going up and down.
Is the statue
The
movable?
white lines seem to be more distinct going down than up.
Is the statue movable?
You can try.
I'll have Philia try it. She's going to push it onto the blue panel.
Alright. All right, so roll me a athletics, whichever the strength one is. I think it's athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And Philly is able to pretty easily. She gets a hold of the statue and she pushes it forward. And as she does so, the other statue also moves. And these are not actually tokens, so I can't move them myself. So this one goes on the blue marker, and the other one goes on the green marker. Everyone, roll me a. Yep, roll me a dex save and a con save.
Everyone just died.
God's sake, Jeeves. Why?
Man,
Why?
I was testing a theory, and the theory didn't quite work the way that I thought it would. Dex and con?
Dex and con for everyone. You're looking for a DC
fuck.
13. God damn it, Yasana.
Perf.
Good thing
Oh no,
there's
my
advantage
book!
there.
My book! My book!
The book is out of the room, so the book is safe.
Book of limitation.
All right, so, okay, for everyone's knowledge,
I'm dead.
half this.
and
This is the both of them. Why don't we have a paladin?
okay, so here's the deal. Those are the damages. Eesh. So if you've passed the save and they were DC 13 for each, you will take no damage.
Okay.
If you have failed the save, you will take the damage corresponding to the save.
So everyone except Yasana. Yasana failed.
Actually,
Thelia takes some damage, I believe. No,
Uh,
that's a dex, so she has advantage. So let me roll for Clytus, and Clytus passes both of his, so he's able to dodge out of the way in time. And Nomi is... Wow.
Dead.
She's going to take the slashing.
Okay, the cold, thank God. However, dead. Damn it.
Cool.
All right.
God damn it, Fuffy.
Where is okay?
And
so-
yeah, and as this happens, and you look around, you can see that this one was pushed onto the blue tile, which you realize now is cold, as this freezing air surges around you, and the other one was pushed onto a green tile, which you know is air. Or like moved onto the green tile to correspond and stay mirrored. So both of them were triggered all across the room.
Well, I'm just gonna go
And
down
Nomi
here.
is going to offer to heal up Yasana a little bit more.
that was
thank
fun.
God for resistance to cold.
So
but-
take 22 HP,
Oh, she doubled my HP.
and she's going to use a level 1 now to help get you a bit higher. So another 12.
Stupid book of levitation.
By the way, if
Go
you're
down.
if you're in Philia's aura, you take half damage from cold, but Yasana is not in Philia's aura, so
I think you have to be raging for that to spread out. I don't recall.
it might be rage.
All right then. So you're all able to keep progressing. You know that the white lines, especially as you look through this lower door, which I think is open up now. Yes. As you look through this lower door to like below Jade, Ophelia, and Shiki, you can see that there's a white marking on this wall as well, as though that is the way to go, because she told you to follow the white marks.
Yes,
Actually, it is not. Doesn't say anything about rage. The level 3 one is rage.
Okay.
Wait. So yeah, but white marks is progression. So we should probably check out this door.
Yeah.
Do
So
you
you're
want
all
to
going
check that
down?
door first?
Do you want to check this door just quickly?
You want to open it up?
Philia's gonna open it.
Yep.
As you let me get to the right layer. As you open it up, you see that it, strangely enough, is filled with water in like docks and rope bridges.
Cool. Philia's gonna
Water
close
is
the door.
probably like 5-10 feet. All right, so you're gonna close the door again.
Yep. Let's go
come-
back before we run into any derp sharks.
Let's come back. Let's come back to that one.
Yep.
Actually, it's filled with water.
All right. So as it stands right now, by the way, guys, is moving forward. You're moving on to the next map. So assume the formation that you're going to take, and let's do this and turn
save
the
me.
book.
Save me.
Yeah. So assume whatever formation you're going to be using going forward. This going to be the formation?
Might as
Yes.
well.
What
Yes,
direction
please.
is forward, Yasana or Jade?
Yasana is forward.
All right. Do you want to put Philia there, Yasana, or are you all set?
I think we'll be good.
All right.
Ha!
All right. So let me copy the current setup and let me move on to map 1A. Because you didn't start in 1A for some stupid reason. Don't ask me.
Stupid.
Let's start in 4C.
All right. Let's move everyone over to 1A. You should be just down from the start.
Well, starts at the lower bottom part. So, all right, cool.
Your
Where are we? Where are we? Where
your
are we?
left
Where are we?
side, upper middle.
Found me.
Alright. So down we go.
Move this book with me. No, get off my book.
And as you progress forward, you can still see there are white marks here and there. The area is decently cramped quarters going forward.
Stupid.
Yasana,
levitation.
Can you stop going underneath my characters? Because I'm trying to grab both of them. Thank you.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
Okay,
And as you step out into this area, you see, strangely enough, that it opens up into kind of a garden-ish area. Did I wipe out the initiative? I did. Good. Opens up into a bit of a garden-ish area. And
Of course,
if everyone
you're
can stop
not checking
moving
that for any reason.
Everyone can stop moving long enough for me to explain what you see. I would appreciate it.
No. No.
You're not
Alright, so
checking.
it opens up
Go ahead.
into a decently large gardenish area. This seems to go up maybe 50 feet up. There are large hedges in front of you. These hedges probably like 20, 30 feet high themselves. Incredibly high. Actually, no, they're going to extend all the way up to the ceiling. Let's go with that. Yeah, they're going to extend all the way up to the ceiling. And the room is only going to be 30 feet tall, so the hedges are 30 feet tall.
That's pretty cool.
Where you see the triangles, by the way, on the marks, there is overgrown like thorns and brushes and like just thorns and roots and everything there. That area is difficult terrain for basically everybody but Jade because Jade does not care.
Mhm.
But it is difficult terrain otherwise. It is not magical difficult terrain, just normal difficult terrain. So double movement for going through the triangles.
You said it's thorns. Does it hurt?
It doesn't actually hurt. No, it's just difficult.
Okay.
No, because a lot of us are wearing armor, so.
Also, can I roll perception? I'm listening to see if I hear anything.
You may.
Yo. Actually, I'll do that as well if that's alright, Silver.
Disadvantage.
Well, roll me an initiative for all this stuff, and you hear like there is some life around. The hedges seem to move time to time. There's no real wind in it, so like
Oops.
maybe something moving through them.
Sorry, that second one was the same thing, anyways. But
Oh,
Mention
yeah, I should
Celia.
probably do that. Should we do it as well? 25! Mwah.
so I'm just
Titus.
hearing wind rustling. Nothing else.
It seems like wind rustling, but there's no wind in here.
Huh.
Huh.
Can I insight the wind?
You may.
I don't even know how that works. All right, cool.
Yeah, you get nothing out of the wind.
I'm not gonna win.
I'll roll a initiative for Yasana.
I'm on the sheet.
Okay, you're getting it taken care of.
Yeah, I was just waiting for a sheet to load.
Okay.
So many 15s.
And let me move them all into descending order. So I'd like you all to move around in initiative order right now. As you
Yeah.
feel there is something watching you, like most of you have the feeling that there is something watching you.
Okay, I've got a question. I've got this book. I can't. What's going on here? With the book moving it with me.
You sit on it.
Really, you should just have tied a rope around it and tied it to your waist.
Fine, I will do that as my action just right now.
I'll allow it.
Happy now?
Yes. So now,
Wait,
if you
wait,
want, I can
wait.
just take the book off the map so you don't have to worry about moving it constantly.
Yes, please.
All right, so I'm just going to move it back here.
This book is probably going to be the biggest waste of time, or either the best thing ever. So
I love the book. I'll be honest. I love that freaking book.
I'll be the judge of when I can actually freaking read it. You know what? I don't trust this place. So I'm just actually I'm going to step back one. And I'm going to ready an action to open fire on anything that is in my party. Anything that thinks I might be delicious.
You already used your action though.
Okay, so yeah, you already used your action, so you can't ready an action.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just stand here then.
Yasana, you're up.
One moment.
Because to be fair, this is a pretty delicious fox.
Tasty.
Depends on how thirsty you are.
Right there. Good luck.
And
Yeah, but I shall be right back anyway.
Okay. So that was Yasana's turn to move there?
Yeah.
All right, next up we have do this. I gotta do this. Okay, next up is Jade.
All right. Well, Jade is just gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And she's going to stop here and ready in action. If anything shows up that looks threatening, no, if anyone shows up that is going to attack us, she will shoot. As long as they
And
don't
what
have
direction is she looking when she's doing this?
forward, so like this area,
Okay.
general area. But if it has the crest that she saw previously, she won't shoot.
Okay. Clytus will just move forward himself, about this far, and he'll just ready in action that if anything obviously hostile without the mark attacks him, he will attack back. It's not Philia's turn. Rejoice. Jade, you hear movement behind you, though you're looking in the wrong direction to really do anything about it, as a strange, human-ish shaped wood thing moves out from the hedge behind you. It appears to have in its hand a shield made of bark as well.
Sorry, I was just
And
moving so I can see it.
Yeah, and a club as well. And it steps out, it turns on the spot, and it goes to try to